welcome back everyone. We are here at the University of Akron streaming for Esports Ohio's Overwatch 2. Tonight we have Lima Shawnee facing off against tonight I'm one of your hosts, Nate Brown.
My name is Amir Khawaja.
And it looks like we are taking it to Ilios well in iconic map game 1. It looks like on one sides we have, or on Lima Shawnee's team we have Shockers playing Cassidy, Echo, who is still we're still waiting to see, Seath on Doomfist, Cabobius on Reaper, and Elgrain on Lucio. It looks like Echo is clocked in on Kiriko. On Findlay's side, we have White Alien on Zenyatta, Junebug on Ana, Widow or Trent Sensei on Widow, Wonton Blow level 2 on Sigma, and Demert's 72 on Reaper. Looks like that Seath on Doomfist getting some early poke damage very early on, trying to get in. Again, stunt and just completely blocked off. Barely managed to make that one. Oh, wow. Yeah, Cassidy is going insane right now. Yeah, and the entire team just absolutely sweeps in after that, cleans them up, tries to roll them, even staggering the Ana a little bit. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Doom is very good on this map, but I never usually see it here.
I was about to say, yeah, I love Doom in Overwatch 2 personally. He was my favorite DPS in Overwatch 1, and being a tank player, I never got to play him too much, but now that he's a tank in Overwatch 2, he's like my ideal character, and actually getting to see him and see him shine like this.
They're on the line right now.
Yeah, switching off. Looks like the Sigma wasn't quite working out for them. Having that barrier to like wall off a lot of that incoming poke damage, it doesn't even seem like it matters. Also switched off to Torbjorn, that turret already taken out though. Damn, Shocker is absolutely just nailing all of their shots, not missing a single time. That Reinhardt just got blocked off by the Doom rocket punch and just went all downhill from there. I'm not even sure if Findlay's even got a kill yet. This is impressive.
I mean, if they really want to get a kill, honestly, they should swap the Zen into Lucio to have the better on the Reinhardt.
Definitely. I think having that speed boost would also help out a lot, getting right past Lima Shawnee. But also, Lima Shawnee has almost four ultimates popping up right now versus Findlay, which has none because they keep switching off. This is not looking good for Findlay right now with almost 60% already on point. Looks like they finally got a pick, but that's not even going to matter. Sheets on the Doom, just absolutely doing what tanks do best, just pushing forward and taking space. They're all just blowing their ults right now, just trying to sweep up the team easily. Got the team kill right there. Lima Shawnee cleaning house. Switching over to see Findlay's perspective. They're trying to just get back out there and maybe touch point, but it doesn't look like it's actually going to happen.
I see a shadow here. Maybe it's going to be big.
Maybe we can all hope. Lima Shawnee is very much grouped up. That is a two-person shatter, getting both the supports. Huge right there. And wow, yeah, Findlay just uses that shatter, well-timed, pushes in off of that, and it takes the point from Lima Shawnee, getting a team kill of their own. Switching off to Orisa right now. It looks like almost completely shaking up the team comp, getting Hanzo and Orisa right now. It really, like, they have all the time in the world. There's no need for them to push forward as aggressively like they were. Oh man, we're seeing ults being fired off from.
The boom! Oh my god!
Double with this the whirlwind. That is insane. Getting two people there and just like Orisa walling off, taking space. Again, the goal of every tank is to take space, and Orisa just did that masterfully. Seath showing some excellent gameplay right now today.
I think they just took this map one.
Easily, yes. Honestly, like, not even super close. Lima Shawnee takes the first point on Ilios very handedly.
I mean, I feel like they could have done a better comp on Finland here.
Definitely. Findlay, every time they switched off, they were trying something new, and sticking to the Rhine definitely helped towards the end, but like I feel like it was too little too late. They just weren't able to build up a lot of those alt charges and things like that, and it really showed because Lima Shawnee just won every team fight off the back of their ults that they built up.
Okay, swapping to Orisa here for Findlay.
Orisa is phenomenal on this map. It always has been, even in Overwatch 1, is even arguably better nowadays. Orisa is just going to continue pushing forward, taking a lot of that space for the entire team. Let's see who actually. I really just think this is going to be a matter of who gets to the point first and tries to take that space. And it looks like they're both going to be in the center right now. So there is a Genji on point for Lima Shawnee trying to just claim some of that space. And Findlay's Orisa is on fire. They are taking a lot of damage right now. Both, wow, both the Genjis are just kind of hopping around trying to find an angle. And yeah, Findlay is just getting gunned down right now. This is not looking good for them. We have a 3v1 on point, staggering the team, and this is, yeah, looking to be another easy sweep in for Lima Shawnee right now. Looks like they're just trying to set up a little bit, trying to prepare for when they're coming, where they're coming from. Trying to keep an eye on all angles because this is a map with a lot of like corners and angles. Getting some easy poke damage in right now, always going to be huge for the team fight. Making the support use their resources early on is always good. It snipes the dynamite in there, but doesn't look like it actually hits anyone right now. Camovius, I believe, was also playing Cassidy in his last game and just absolutely showing like aim god with the with all these hit scan heroes right now. Genji deflect, making Baptiste use the immortality field early on to clean in for Blade. Wow. Blade does go in alone there. Blade is a very hard ult to use with nothing to go in, but it doesn't even really matter because at this point they're just holding the team back right now. Like look at this Orisa bullying poor Genji on the other team. It's just like, oh, they are getting flanked right now, but like honestly, it is one person on point. It is gonna pull them back a little bit.
Though?
I don't think it's going to.
Moira ult. Oh my god,
that spear from downtown. Absolutely just sniping Junebug against the wall, taking her out mid-ult, wasting that ult right now, and now the entire team's staggered. Cheeky flank sometimes works and helps out, but when your entire team's staggered like that, it definitely doesn't help. It looks like Seath is just sitting waiting on Orisa.
Going for a result here.
Definitely, I could see a huge Orisa ult right in this corridor right here. It's a perfect spot for it. Looks like they're trying to fire all that they have with this Orisa. Honestly, like Mask really just strafing. Yeah, here's the huge ult. Oh man.
Might only get the result.
That's okay. That's really all you needed. It made Baptiste use their immortality field. Bob is sent out there now too. Orisa just absolutely going to town right now. Camobia is just cleaning up, but it looks like Findlay is going to get the point. But there is 99 versus 0 right now, and Lima Shawnee has 2 ults coming online. To be fair, Findlay does have 3, but we'll see how they actually end up using them. Baptiste, for some reason, feeling the need to pop the immortality field super early. I'm not really sure if that was supposed to be if that was misinput or what that was, but that really is wasting a very important resource right now. Junkrat trying to get out of there a little bit. Oh, Kiriko boost right in. And Orisa all going in. Looks like Seath is back on Doomfist. He absolutely showed dominance on this in game 1. Dragon Blade going in from Lima Shawnee. Honestly, kind of just, I think kind of nice. Unneeded. Yeah, nice pickup of the Reaper right there. And yeah, this is easy game 1 for Lima Shawnee. Arguably not even very close right now. Picking up the first match very handedly. It's not even close. Seath, a play of the game on Orisa. Yes, this is when they got 2 people into the well, iconic right here. Just showing that absolute wonderful map control, taking that space, doing what tanks are supposed to do right there.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, he definitely played his role as the tank.
All right, and we're gonna get right back into game 2 soon. But before we do, I have a couple of sponsors I need to read. A big thank you to our partners and sponsors: Cleveland Clinic Sports Health, healthcare provider; Corsair, our exclusive peripheral provider; Elgato, exclusive streaming device partner; ViewSonic, monitor and display partner; Arista, exclusive network device partner. If you want to check out any more information about these sponsors, please check out the links below. Absolutely wonderful game 1. Ty, how are you feeling about that? Just catching the last tail end of the second round.
I'm feeling pretty good about it. It looks like Lima Shawnee?
Yes,
Lima Shawnee is definitely taking it. It looks like their tank is doing what he's supposed to do, leading the team, doing what he needs to do.
He had their tank had an absolutely impressive performance on game 1 and 2 of that. Both
Really?
very early on. Yeah, you missed it very early on, but on well before they switched off to Orisa, they just absolutely rolled the other team as Doomfist. Like easily took forward right into the other team's choke and just claimed all that space for their team. It wasn't even close. Findlay's gonna have a lot to do. I think that they're really gonna have to try to focus in on like shutting down some of that like tank play, try to actually
I
also
agree.
take some space for themselves. The big time they actually were able to claim points, it was always when they used some sort of tank ult or used some you did something. All right, about to head into map number 2. Let's see if Findlay can actually counterplay some of that tank play and actually take some of that space for themselves. We're gonna start on Eichenwald this time, iconic payload map. Let's or 2CP or hybrid map. There we go.
Yeah. One of my favorite maps, honestly, to play on.
It is honestly, when it comes to hybrid maps, I think I agree with you on this one. Being a tank player, this is always really fun for me. Absolutely, like I love all the high ground spots. I love like just being able to press W in some spots. We're starting off with Findlay on defense. Looks like we're coming in with a Junkrat, Ana, Lucio, Reinhardt, and Reaper. A bit more of like a brawly comp. I wouldn't call this like full brawl, but definitely like you have some tools to work with. Almost like it's kind of brawly, kind of not. It is very the Reaper makes me want to say but no, that's Lima Shawnee on this. Or
you're supposed
no. Findlay on attack. Lima Shawnee is on defense. With a Cassidy, a Kiriko, Orisa, Junkrat of their own, and Baptiste. Baptiste always a phenomenal hero. And Junkrat very good on this map, right? And gets that early pick right on. Wow, that picking up their Junkrat is going to be kind of huge for the start of this team fight. Always, it loves the placement on him. Always getting that trap out there. That Demir on Reaper trying to go for a flank and just getting hard punished for it being pushed back. See, showing to be masterful with that spear. I've been getting snipes from downtown all day so far.
Let's see if we can keep it up over here. Gotta keep up the morale for the team.
Exactly. Like, see, beautifully blocked off that Reinhardt charge. Definitely could have been really bad switching out of that. And it just keeps pressuring that shield and easily snipes them down with assistance from the Junkrat trap and instantly goes in off that. I love to hear their team comms because I can imagine it's like Seath is just on that being like, all right, I got pushing. And like you can see the entire team go forward as soon as they get that first pick. Very practiced, very well communicated.
I like to pick the choice of the Kiriko because she's really good as far as pushing the team, especially with that team in there. It's really
definitely
really
you have Kiriko to help you like pushing. Even like also like Kiriko deals a decent amount of damage on her own. So yeah. It looks like we have an nano to Ryan, but just gets pulled off by the Orisa. Orisa and Tyre and Kiriko. Wow, Lima Shawnee is like blowing all their ults right now, but it doesn't really matter at this point. They're just so far ahead.
Yeah.
Oh my.
They're keeping that pressure on, and that's what I like about the Orisa's in there, keeping the pressure on in the front lines, and then you got the Kiriko back in their own. So it's a really good team comp. I like it.
Definitely. And it looks like they already have a Deadeye right back up. Deadeye is not exactly the best ult, but you know, I'm hoping to see that they get some use out of it.
Looks like Findlay also went for a few changes. We got a Lucio now. We got
Sigma. Very interesting. I mean, obviously the Reinhardt wasn't working out.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting to see them switch off to Sigma. I think they really should try to be switching off to something that will help them push forward more. Yes. Looks like that Deadeye is going out and gets two picks with it, one of them being Lucio. This is huge, and Shockers just keeps pushing forward after that. Easily 3 picks, almost assist on the 4th. Can you get 5? No, but Seath picks up the 5th pick for him. Insane push. All started by Shocker's Deadeye. You know, maybe I shouldn't talk bad about Deadeye. That was a very impressive performance.
It was very impressive.
All right, let's see. And it looks like Lima Shawnee already almost has 2 ults back up. Arguably 3, because there's no way this Junkrat ult is not going to be up in like 2 hits. It's
good placement from the Baptiste as well. He's kind of not too far from the battle, but he's right behind his team. Hopefully he will be in a good place and the attackers where they need to be, right behind their Orisa.
Definitely, they are all right where they need to be. That takes out the, I see the Junkrat all go off by Findlay, but just gets taken out by the Orisa, not in a very safe spot. I love Orisa, how Seed is playing Orisa. He is just pushing forward. He is taking that space. He is just like up in people's face. He's playing Orisa like Orisa was always meant to be played, which is phenomenal. I love also like it shows they're very practiced on the hero. Has a lot of like practice with the spear, and you watch them lead the shot with the spear after the knockback. That was insanely impressive. Looks like Findlay is just trying to push in with anything, just trying to have it touch the point. And it looks like it's actually getting on there. Yeah. They're at least on the point, but it looks like they just don't have the resources to actually take the points.
Yes, they got a lot of pressure against them, so I'm kind of curious to see how this one is going to end, if they're going to be able to at least capture the point before these 10 seconds is up.
I'm not thinking so. They are all very far behind right now. There's 5 seconds left, and Seath is just in their back lines right now. Adding insult to injury with that 3-person tire right in their spawn. Round 1 easily goes to Lima Shawnee once again. Very impressive performance from them right now. And yet, Lima Shawnee does not have a lot of work they need to do at all in order to take this point.
Honestly, no, they really don't. All they really have to do is just keep that pressure up, and
I'm willing to bet that we're going to see Seath back on Doomfist again right here, just to like push forward and just claim that space as fast as possible. You might see a more traditional dive comp because you don't need to hold the point; you just need to get to it.
Yeah.
I could probably my guess would probably be some form of like Doomfist on Tracer. Haven't seen. I was thinking Genji too. Kiriko makes sense too. Lucio also makes a lot of sense. I haven't seen Tracer in a hot minute though. Very excited to see this. I always love watching Tracer gameplay, like watching them track and everything like that. Just like it's always magical to me.
I do enjoy Tracer players, like especially if you get a good Tracer player, because I mean you can encounter some bad ones, like especially if they get too far off from the team.
Especially you've never seen me play Tracer.
Okay.
I'm not very good at it at all. I was a tank player at heart. So.
I am too. I'm a diva main, so.
I was about to say, yeah, I was actually talking about it earlier. I love what they did with Doomfist because he was always my favorite DPS, but they just turned him into a tank. I'm like, well, this is just the perfect character. I played Orisa before she was fun, and now she's actually good and fun. So man, it's phenomenal. White Alien on the Junkrat, like so they're on more of a traditional bunker comp, trying to get with the Zenyatta a bit of poke damage with Genji, which is really interesting. But also has that Life Weaver, very interesting. I haven't seen too much of her yet. And now let's see just instantly going in, but also notices when he's discorded, notices when he's notices when he's getting poked down, just knows instantly to pull back. Shocker is showing some very impressive work on that Tracer. Just instantly gets a couple of picks, and just Seath is just keeping the other team back. It's very easy and phenomenal and very easy match 2 for Lima Shawnee.
It was. Findlay put up a good fight, but Lima Shawnee took it away.
They took it very easily. I believe this is the 2-person Deadeye followed up. Yes, this is immediately after me talking bad about Deadeye, and it's just absolutely impressive in performance by that. Wasn't even like protected or anything, just kind of went in raw with that, which is phenomenal.
Definitely deserved that game.
All right, coming back to us, we want to give another big thanks to our sponsors real quick. A big thank you to Cleveland Sports Health, a healthcare provider, Corsair, exclusive peripheral provider, Elgato, exclusive streaming device partner, ViewSonic, monitor and display partner, Arista, exclusive network device partner. And if you'd like to check out any more information on any of our sponsors, please click out the links below in the About section. Findlay's got a lot of work to do here. They have a lot of coming back to do if they want to pull this match back. They have to pull the next 3 off.
Yeah, they do.
When the first 2 have been very handedly and very easily Lima Shawnee.
And unfortunately pretty one-sided from what it seems like.
Definitely. My apologies. I've been mispronouncing this wrong all day. It is Lima Shawnee. Sincerest apologies to any Lima Shawnee fans out there. Thank you so much for correcting me on that.
Thank you. Yes.
But yes, I'd love a good comeback story. I'd love to see Findlay pull this one back.
Me too. But it makes it a lot more exciting when they come back.
Exactly. But I mean, they have a lot of work to do. They have a lot of a big like I don't want to be like, oh, it's just a tank diff, because the entire team on Lima Shawnee is phenomenal.
It
We've
is.
seen some phenomenal DPS play, but like all of these fights are a lot of times we are seeing a lot of these fights being initiated by their tanks, and like you know, a lot of these times, like any competitive game like this is a game of choices, right? Like what choice did I make that led to this wrong? And frankly, like I think a lot of the time the first choice starts on the character select screen.
I agree.
Like we're seeing a lot of like I don't want to say strange counter picks, but like maybe not exactly the best counter picks from Findlay. All right, we're gonna head into Route 66. Let's see if Findlay can pull this one back. Still very excited for this match no matter what. Another honestly, like when it comes to just classic payload maps, a very iconic one of the first ones from the game, which is very excited to see what everyone does here. Personally, I would like to see Lima Shawnee on attack first, so maybe we can have a bit longer of a map here.
I agree. And then this is a pretty decent map, especially for their team comp. As far as like them pushing, it'd be good if they start off attack.
It would be, but it seems like they are actually starting off on defense right now. See, back on the Orisa, we're seeing Cabomius on the Ash again. I always said Asher, and I'm like, no, that's not it. On Ash, which they did phenomenal work early on Ash. Shockers is back on Hanzo, which we also saw them do some very phenomenal work on Hanzo.
Yeah, he's definitely very skilled with Hanzo. You can tell he practices with it, and he knows that that's his strong suit. So
definitely, we're gonna and looks like from Findlay on the attack we have Moira, Ana, Ramatra, Reaper, and it looks like Bastion, which is a very interesting pick. Love what they did. Love what they did with Bastion Overwatch 2. Actually made him more viable on both sides and not just point and click adventure.
No, I agree. I definitely like how they changed up his moveset a little bit and how he works.
Definitely. Now let's. I love that Shocker's just sitting back. He's not even like. I don't even think he really seems worried about actually hitting the shots. It's more about like helping C to take that space. It's like walling off the section. Like you can't go back here because I will hit you. Which is very interesting. Looks like and Ramatra slept for 1 second, and that was all that they needed to claim that space. Camobius landing shot after shot.
They're not even noticing. The Bastion
coming up there. Findlay actually is pushing forward. He gets a huge dynamite off on like half the team right there. And the Ana nade is going to be really hard to survive for that one. I will say from Findlay, doing a very good job on keeping the tanks up specifically. Ramatra is going to be like one of your better tools to try to like, keep the team up. And it looks like they're gone now. But there was already a nano Reaper pooped off the head and sniped out of the sky to add insult to injury.
Orisa coming back, bringing in the spears.
Definitely. See that just like only knows the. I think they removed the SQ off their keyboard personally because they just keep pushing forward, keeps claiming all of that space from them. Shocker's trying to take some high ground. I love that. I love when Lima Shawnee just like sits back, tries to reset, and wow! Nice. I think that was a crit from Hanzo and Ash both at the same time, which is very impressive. And right in front of the teleporting Reaper. And Dragon's right into the choke that the entire team is in. This is not going to end up good for Findlay. And wasn't
a good spot at all.
No, as soon as they decided to push into that choke, they were ready for it. The Reaper teleporting up top, I think, really broadcasted what was about to happen.
It did.
And you know, as soon as they read the team, I'm willing to bet that on comms, the DPS, Shockers and Camobius would probably say, we have a Reaper up top, we're going in the choke, and the entire team just pushed it on fast.
Yeah, it looks like the Hanzo and Ash are pretty good together. Like they pair very, very well.
They do. You can tell that they practice a lot together, which is phenomenal. You always want your DPS to have great synergy with one another. You always want them to actually be doing like well together. You don't want one to just be like overpowering the other.
I agree.
And they're calling shots phenomenally. They're calling picks phenomenally, which is focusing all the right targets, which is perfect. They absolutely amazing duo. Really happy that we're actually seeing them shine more on this map because I've been talking about Seath all day, phenomenal tank, but like I'm really glad to actually see the DPS shots. This entire team is very skilled.
Very skilled. Now, I was gonna say it looks as though like their team confident. Is it? Lima Shawnee, I'm sorry. Lima Shawnee is their team comp. It looks like they practice a little bit of where their placement is, and they execute that versus the other team. It looks like they're more so getting a little panicked as far as by being behind.
Definitely, they're all like a little bit all over the place, and
Yeah.
like Lima Shawnee like is perfect with their placement. Like it seems like that's something they've probably talked about, which like a lot of teams don't bring up, where just where you are, not just like on the map in relation to your other teammates, like is very important. Like where you need to be is very important to the combat and everything working together. Though Wonton Bolt coming in with getting some early poke damage, but that's just gonna be a nano dragons coming out. Wow. Wow.
Shockers,
That
really
Shockers is just
dominating.
That was very impressive.
Very.
You know, if I was a betting man, which I am, I would easily call that play of the game right there.
I agree.
We still have another side to go. We still have another switch, and yeah, that just staggers the whole team. Taking on that choke too is very impressive. Normally, attackers have a huge advantage there, and it's really hard to like stop the cart there. Very, very impressive from Lima Shawnee coming out, and don't even have that much to push.
Yeah, they don't. And Findlay coming in with a little bit of progress, more than the last time. So it looks like they did some things a little bit differently, but it seems like they kind of got to focus in and take their time with it.
Definitely, they have a lot, and I mean a lot of work to do, because attackers do have an advantage just on this first point, that just by the nature of how payload maps tend to work. So they have a lot of work to do. They're going to have to hold back the cart a significant margin.
Let's see who they pick now.
Let's see. Coming in 1 second right here. Let's see. We have a Lima Shawnee. We're seeing Seath on Doomfist again. Ooh, maybe not. I would love to see a Wrecking Ball. I'm all here for a Wrecking Ball Widowmaker comp. That sounds phenomenal.
It does. It really does.
And we have Findlay
switching it up a little bit.
Findlay coming out of Baptiste, Mercy, Torbjorn, Sigma, and Bastion. Once again, I do think Bastion is really good and really well positioned on this map, so I actually am excited to see this. I wonder if Shockers is just like just gonna like try to get some early poke damage, try to get like an early pick and then switch off, or if this is just the pick. I'm excited to see it either way.
I am too. It seems like he's pretty good with the sniper character, so we're gonna see what he does.
Definitely. Seeing him on Cassidy earlier, he's just been like very good. Yeah, it looks like this is just the pick. Let's see if instantly just gonna take the high ground. I wanna see an easy shot from him. Ooh, it easily. Oh, gets that first shot and actually just pulled back by the life leader. That's insane. That is. I didn't even see the switch off to the life leader. That is phenomenal. And yeah, that early poke damage is huge, making that support waste their resources. Genji in the back right now.
Yeah. Oh, nice point from Genji and Nate. They weren't paying attention to
It's
him.
all going downhill from here. It's all falling apart.
Yep.
This Genji is just tearing apart the back line, letting Shawnee just push in after that. Waste the immortality field already. One thing I've noticed that Findlay's support White Alien hasn't even been on support this entire time. One thing I've noticed that Findlay's supports do a lot on Baptiste is they use that immortality field really early, which is like one of the most important resources for Baptiste.
It is.
And wow, Lima Shawnee is just pushing forward, just pressing W. I'm really hoping to see a spawn play. Here we go.
Oh.
Just right there.
Genji is cleaning house.
Yeah, this Cab Mobius has just been going crazy on Genji to this map. Just absolutely just like nobody's able to touch the point while he's there. He does not know anything but the left click button. And we've seen a Winston switch off, but I'm not sure if it's going to matter. And Lima Shawnee takes the entire match. Very easily, if I might say.
Yeah.
Absolutely great games from both sides, though. We're seeing a lot of very impressive gameplay. All right, and I'm willing to bet I called it.
Yep.
Yeah, I called it right then. I mean, it was pretty obvious. I love the like waiting on that slept Genji. Just phenomenal. Shockers just absolutely went crazy right there. As we close out this stream, though, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsors one last time: Cleveland Clinic Sports Health, healthcare provider; Corsair, exclusive peripheral provider; Elgato, exclusive streaming device partner; ViewSonic, monitor and display partner; Arista, exclusive network device partner. If you would like to check out any more information, click the links down below. That phenomenal match. Lima Shawnee just pulled all of the stops out for that one. That was very impressive on their end, and I'd absolutely love to see more of them. I also, I would love to see Findlay come back a little bit more.
Me too.
Like even though we like to focus on our winners and some impressive gameplay, they did put up a very reasonable fight. I just think Lima Shawnee, if I remember from even just a couple of years ago when I was personally in esports Ohio, very impressive. like Overwatch program, and it seems like they are keeping up that tradition even a couple years later, which is always very good to see.
Yeah, it looks like their team comp was pretty good.
Very well practiced, very well coordinated, and again, I am very excited to see what they do for the rest of this
I was
semester.
gonna say, me too.
We will look. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Well, it looks like we will be back here next week at around the same time, starting at around 4 o'clock for another Esports Ohio Overwatch match for our regular season. With that, I'm Nate.
And I'm Ty.
And we will catch you guys next week for hopefully even more impressive gameplay. Catch you guys next week.
See you guys later.